probably the most used and torn up road on my walk to work. Welcome everyone, it's my daily vlog channel, Eric B's Daily Vlogs. And the weather is foggy at the coast, overcast here in the city. But again, it's San Francisco weather. That's the reason why I love it here. So the other day I get a comment, more of a question comment on one of the vlogs that I did, and the person asked, how do I get my content? How do I know what to talk about? Pretty much, I just talk about whatever. This channel first came out, it was going to be Hidden Secrets of San Francisco. I was going to go around, touch bases on little areas of San Francisco, but again, I said before, I got a 9-to-5, I work a regular job. It's hard for me to get out on it every day. So during the week, Monday through Friday, it's just a daily rant. Talk about certain things, talk about certain topics. And then on the weekends, when I could actually get out and film areas, film locations, that's what I do. So yeah, so my topics are pretty much random, just random headline news, things off the top of my head, pretty much things that I want to talk about, things that I want to touch up on, and whether it's a positive thing or a negative thing, whether you like it or you don't like it, that's pretty much how I get my content. That's pretty much what I talk about. And like I said, on the weekends I could actually get out, explore the city more, show more things about the city. But on the weekdays, a little more difficult. So I try to do an upload every day. I try to upload and bring you guys content every day. So for me doing that, I talk about certain things. I talk about random things. I'm not the news, so sometimes I try to bring up the current event, but I don't bring up like the skateboarders that were going down Dolores Park. I don't talk about issues like that because there's no point. You watch it on the news, you see it on the news, so there's no point in me bringing it up. But I talk about things, I try to bring up things that will catch my viewers, my subscribers' attention. I try to bring up things that I feel should be brought up. Talked about Trump, talked about issues of the White House. I bring up things that I would think is relevant to my channel, my viewers. And again, just like every other YouTuber, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. And I totally understand. And right now with the whole YouTube and their videos only allowing me to upload 15 minutes at a time, I try to keep it within the 15-minute limit. So there's not a lot of things that I could really talk about that can stretch 15 minutes, but you'd be surprised because there's some things that I do and talk about that goes just under 15 minutes. But I try to keep it nice and simple. Topics are nice and easy, something that we can relate as either people on social network, people who can relate to things. So I try to talk about stuff like that. Some things I don't bring up, some things I don't talk about. I don't talk about race, religion. I don't talk about sex. When I mean sex, I'm not talking about like pornography type sex. I'm not talking about like sexual preference. I keep that off my channel. Every now and then you'll see me talking about going to church, going to talk about, me worshiping the God that I believe in, but that's me. But I don't talk about religion. I don't talk about anything like that. It's things that you don't talk about either at work, you don't talk about anywhere. To some people YouTube is work, and to some people it's a hobby. So I try not to bring up any of those topics that I don't need on my channel. If there's a serious issue going on right now with race, with sexual preference, with religion, I let the media handle that. They cover it enough to where I'm not going to bring it up. And that's just me, that's just my preference. There was one point where I was going to stop doing the daily vlog and just do a weekend vlog. Worked out for the next few days where I actually didn't vlog, but For the people who vlogs and likes to post content, I mentioned before, this is addicting. This is something that, for me, I feel better doing if I do it every day. And I like posting things every day. I like uploading things every day. It's a lot simpler. It's a lot easier too. In the beginning, a lot of my vlogs, I had music. I put content. I put music while I was vlogging. I put music in between shoots or in between shots of me filming. Then I noticed there's a lot of other people doing the same thing. And this is something I thought would have been cool, something I thought, okay, I'm gonna try to be different. But no, I realized everyone's doing the same thing. Putting music intros in the beginning, playing music in between of what they're doing. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do the music. I'm gonna take the music out. Every now and then, I might throw in a couple songs here and there, just to, you know, twist things up. But as far as doing the music in between, as far as putting music here and there, I'm not gonna do it no more. I decided that I'm just gonna speak to you guys, have you guys listen to what I have to say. No more music. Every now and then I'll come up with something random, something to talk about. I mean, pretty much the vlog is about random things that I want to talk about that day, random feelings, random thoughts that I'm having at that moment, at that time. That's pretty much where my vlog leads to, or what I do and what I like to talk about the vlog. Every now and then, like I said, current events, if there's an issue that I feel like I want to touch up on, if there's an issue that I believe should be addressed, I will talk about it. You know, that's pretty much how I get my content. That's pretty much the things that I like to talk about, the things that I want to bring up. Those are pretty much it. Nothing elaborate, nothing big, nothing crazy. I don't have the time to go out and explore. You got other YouTubers who does this for a full-time job. They do this for a full-time job. They don't have a job. YouTube, they've been on YouTube for like more than 5 years. YouTube is paying them, plus all the other endorsements they're getting off of YouTube. They're getting paid by that. Right now, my channel is very early. Even though I'm at, what, the 140s, my channel is still very early. There's still some things I need to do, some things I need to touch up on, a lot of things I still need to learn when it comes to this whole YouTube field. But yes, I try to be creative. I try to come up with something different. I try to come up with different topics every day. But again, I have a full-time job. This is what I do on the spare time. This is what I do when I have time. Not like the other vloggers who either they're living with their mom and dad, and their mom and dad is paying their rent, paying their YouTube, paying for all this stuff. If they're not doing that, YouTube is paying them. And right now, YouTube is not paying me the money I need to get myself to the point where I can quit my job. I can quit and do this on a daily. Right now, it's not a daily. Right now, this is just for fun. This is what I enjoy doing. And the important thing is I enjoy doing it. I love doing it. And if you guys are watching it on a everyday and you like watching it, I appreciate that. I really, really do. There's a few out there that I know that does watch it on an everyday. Again, I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys subscribing. I appreciate you guys giving me thumbs up whenever you watch. Thank you. Thank you. I really do. And then one day, when I do become big, and I say when because there's no ifs, ands about it, I am going to be big one day. Whether it's on this channel or a different channel, I'm going to be big one day. I'll see what you guys say then. Alright guys, now you know how I get my content. Now you guys know how I talk about things and how I bring things up. So that's pretty much it. Again, current events, whatever topic I feel like bringing up, that's what I talk about. But again, thanks for watching guys. Appreciate the support. Everything you guys do and everything you guys say, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching guys. Vlog's ended. Go in peace.